Previously on Natural Dreams Revelation. So, are you ready to be a mom? Yeah, have you experienced such watching my sister's daughter? You're thinking about having them testify on her behalf, right? Exactly. That way, it'll give jury some sympathy towards my client. What did you say what happened afterwards when you found out? I was shocked, but I know my wife did not kill Vanessa. I already told you that I agreed to be your wife, so can you ease up on the threats? You better change your tone with me if you want this to be a happy marriage between us. Run that by me again? Yeah, Haley's the one responsible for my miscarriage. Meanwhile, at the Applewood Witch Manor, Eddie carried Jennifer in the house. And as he put her down, and as he turned and closed the door, and turned and faced her, just as she turned and faced him, and they began kissing each other. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the waiting room, Hannah's getting a cup of coffee. While Rand came and see what she's doing, and she turned and saw him. All this time, the person who caused our daughter's miscarriage has been underneath our nose this whole time. Meanwhile, at the Grand Pub, Eric's putting liquor up, just as Gwen came to where he is, and he turned and saw her. You look like you got something on your mind. Yeah, I do. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles courthouse in the trial room, as Taya's trial continues, Dollar begins questioning Brody. Okay, Brody, since you decided to join this party, I'm gonna ask you a few questions of my own, starting with, how long have you known your wife? Objection, and Scott stand up. Alright. Moving forward, and Scott stepped back down. Taya had a grudge against my client ever since she was blackmailed by my client, so going forth, why do you believe she wouldn't try to get revenge on Vanessa? Because I know her very well. She's a compassionate human being who likes to take care of people. Yes, I get that. I mean, you've only married her for a short period of time, and it feels like you've known her your entire life. Yeah, I really don't see where you're going with this. Matt had her banned from Vanessa's room, and somehow she managed to enter through the other room. Maybe, perhaps she finished the job. Objection, and Scott stand up. She's railroading this into a personal matter. Sustain. No more questions. And as Dollar went and sat down, just as Brody got up, and as he hid and sat next to Carly, Bobby, Sharon, and Tyler. Meanwhile, at the Applewood Witch Manor in the bedroom, Jennifer and Eddie are making out in bed. And as they pull away, that was one of the best honeymoons I've ever been on. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, which is why I'm looking forward to having kids with you. Look, I know this all seems cringe, seeing that we just start seeing each other and then jump to marriage, which with Jennifer. I'm fine, trust me. I get the most amazing woman right before my eyes, whom I love very much. Well, I still have to introduce you to the rest of my family. Namely, Jeff and Scott. You've already met my brothers and sisters, the rest of them apart from those two. Hey, I'm in no rush, trust me. We got all the time in the world. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the waiting room, Hannah and Ryan are talking. Haley McLaughlin? You mean the Haley who was the LA slasher. That's her. Last time I checked, she was supposed to be behind bars for what she'd done. We have already got enough problems than to add to fuel. Haley will be found soon, but something's going on with you. Ryan, I'm fine. No, you're not. You look like you're gonna explode. I told you before, you and I are a team, because we're in this together. Thank you, but I need some fresh air. And as Hannah turned and walked away. Meanwhile, in Emily's room, Emily's lying in bed thinking. Just as Stefan came in, and Emily saw him. Does that make you feel good or what you did? Why are you here? Why? I'm your husband. Surely tell me you haven't forgotten so fast, now have you? No, she hasn't, you imposter. And as Joshua came in, and Stefan saw him. I see that you told your little guard dog one way or another, I'm gonna find my husband with or without your help. Dude, why don't you just say what's the trouble and tell us now? Or what? You really wanna know? And as Joshua came to Stephanos, Joshua, don't. You'll be playing into his hands, and quite frankly, he's not even know. I want to see what this guy can do. Not that it matters, since two of you would never see Kyle at all. And as Ryan came in, did I heard exactly what you just said? Meanwhile, on the balcony, Haley and Linda are talking. Everything is going to play. But don't finish what you're about to say. Now, Wayne and I are taking measures to our next phase. My main goal is to make that bitch pay for taking everything away from me. Not to worry, my friend. Kristen Whoopers, I'm not talking about Kristen. I mean Emily. She's been my primary target from day one, and although I did have a few challenges in my way. You mean, I should masquerade around Los Angeles as a serious slasher? Well, it started with random victims in high school, but you kinda took it outside the door. Like I said before, I was a jealous person, and when I was in jail, I tend to learn a few tricks up my sleeve. Meanwhile, at the Grand Pub, Wayne and Eric went inside the table and began talking. What's on your mind? I've spoken to my mom, and it seems to me she's more stressed than usual. How do you mean? She's been different since my grandfather's death, and although I do agree for being angry with the Cullen family, you can't help but feel she might take action against him. Yeah. Do you know how many times I wanted Frank Enemy dead and been tempted? Wait, do you think your own mother could be involved in either Frank Enemy's murder? I don't want to be the one to accuse my own mom of doing something where there's no return, but I can't help on the coincidence of what's been happening ever since the funeral. A few weeks later, they're both dead. I'm telling you, Gwen, something's not right. Meanwhile, at the Woodland Witch Manor in the living room, Isabella's waiting. Ashley came in, and Isabella saw, and as she got up, just as her mom came to her, she is, and they hug each other and pull back. Good, you're here. What's going on? I am sick of talking about this. It's time to make it happen. Linda and Wayne must die. The sooner the better. So, what do you say, Mom? Are you in? Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church outside the sanctuary in the front area, Casey, Richard, Rita, Lucy, Tristan, Rachel, Aaron, and Bradley are waiting. Till Angela and Vince came to where they are, and they all saw them. Why are all those people in the sanctuary? You lot are probably wondering to why is that. Look, I know we're all anxious to bring our mom, aka your wife, back to us. So it's the game plan. Well, in order for the counterpart version of Karen not to find out what we're up to, we have decided to renew our wedding vows. Wait, you're having your wedding? Look, I know it seems last second wrong. This is the perfect cover for us. You have an idea? Yeah, and if we play our cards right, we could have your mother back in no time. Meanwhile, in Long Beach, at the Queen Mary in the wedding chapel as Tamara and Leo's wedding begins. Tamara and Leo have chosen traditional vows, and once spoken, let no one come between them. Now, going forth, let us begin the ceremony. Tamara, do you take Leo Woodgrove to be your husband, for better or worse, rich or poor, and in sickness and health as long as you shall live? I do. Leo, do you take Tamara Crawdale to be your wife, for better or worse, rich or poor, and in sickness and health as long as you shall live? I do. Let us continue with the second part of the ritual with the rings. And as Janet and Paul went and gave the minutes to the rings and went back and stand in the respected area. Tamara, repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed with all my heart, fulfilled with all my love for you. With this ring, I thee wed with all my heart, fulfilled with all my love for you. I promise to love, cherish, and keep you safe for the rest of my life. I promise to love, cherish, and keep you safe for the rest of my life. And as Tamara finished putting the ring on Leo's finger. Leo, repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed with all my heart, fulfilled with all my love for you. With this ring, I thee wed with all my heart, fulfilled with all my love for you. I promise to love, cherish, and keep you safe for the rest of my life. I promise to love, cherish, and keep you safe for the rest of my life. And as Leo finished putting the ring on Tamara's finger. Now that Tamara and Leo has said their vows, let no one come between them. Going forth, with the power vested in me and the city of Long Beach, I now pronounce you two husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride. And as Tamara and Leo turn and face each other, we did it. Of course we did. And as they begin kissing each other, meanwhile, in Long Beach at the Queen Mary in the ballroom where Tamara and Leo's wedding reception is taking place, let's get to Janet and Joseph who are talking. Thank you, by the way, for coming with me on this date. No problem. Look, I know I promised you a home-cooked meal as support, Janet. It's fine. Plans change. The point is, I'm trying so hard to trust you again. Yes, I know that. And I promise not to let you down. Let's just enjoy our evening. Soon, Katie and Chad went past them, towards where Stephanie and Paul is, and they saw them. Nice surprising chains. Yeah, it would seem so. Surely there must be a reason to why Leo and Tamara silly doubts what couples do when they're in love. Soon, it'll be you and I. I, for one, can't wait. Until then, let's welcome this new couple. And as Paul signaled Janet, who saw and went to where he is. Ladies and gentlemen, can I get your attention please? And as everyone turned to Janet and Paul, it is time to welcome the very two hosts on their new lives. Please help us welcome Mr. and Mrs. Leo Woodgrove. And as everyone applauded and cheered, and as Tamara and Leo came in holding hands. Soon, they turned and faced their guests. First of all, my wife and I like to thank you all for attending our wedding. It surely means a lot to us, because you all made it possible. And for those who couldn't attend, just know you will always be a fuss. And as Paul and Janet came to where Leo and Tamara is and turned and faced the others while looking at them, with no further ado, I would like to post toast to my best man and his wife. May them have a great future in their life. I second to that. May their marriage last forever. So, to happy life. To happy life. To happy life. To happy life. And as everyone said, to happy life. And as they all drank their champagne. Now then, why don't we all clear the dance floor so the newlyweds can have their first dance. And as everyone began to clear the dance floor, and as Chad took out his iPhone and Bluetooth some notes to still right now. Well, looks like this is gonna be our song. Yeah, I can't wait. Would you like to have this dance? Why, certainly. And as Tamara and Leo head to the center and begin slow dancing while everyone is watching. Let's get to them who are talking, which is Tamara and Leo. Now that we're married, what's the next? It will come clear soon. Now, why don't we enjoy this wedding night? And as they continue to slow dance through music. And as Tamara leaned her head on Leo, and as they continue to slow dance. Soon, it transitioned to Tamara and Leo slicing the first piece of cake and putting each other's mouths while having fun at it, while everyone take pictures with their phones. Soon, it transitioned to Tamara positioning herself while Stephanie, Janet, Katie, and the rest of the single ladies line up beside each other. And as Tamara prepared herself to throw the brigade. Soon, she did. And all the single ladies all together try to reach it. But in the end, it lands on Stephanie's hands. Soon, it transitioned to everyone on the dance floor dancing. And it's everyone having a good time at Tamara and Leo's wedding reception. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles courthouse in the trial room as Taya's trial continues. Counselors, do you have any more witness? And as Scott turned to look at Carly, Bobby, Sharon, and Tyler. No, Scott. I meant people who were actually there. And as Scott turned and faced the front. I allow Mr. Carter, since he is the defendant's husband and all. I have no witness. Darla? Yeah, I did have one more witness of the matter. One that helped me nail this charge. Your Honor, unfortunately, he isn't available at this time with no way to reach him. So therefore, with those reasons alone, I have no witness to bear. Okay, jury, And as the judge looked at the jury, based on what you heard, you have a lot to discuss regarding Taya's fate. And as the jury all got up and head to the side jury room. And as the judge turned and faced the audience, court is adjourned for 30 minutes. And as the judge bammed the rebel, all rise, and as everyone got up, while the judge went and left the room. Let's get to the others who were talking. Wow, so our mom's fate really rests in the jury, not to worry. She will pull through this. Bobby's right. And thanks to her new husband here, I'll say mom's got a chance. This should have never gone too far to begin with. Brody's right. Meanwhile, let's get to Scott and Taya in the front. And as Scott look at Taya, oi, it's almost over. Yeah, I could really use my best mate here, but I have my husband and my family by my side. As soon as you get free, we're gonna get to the bottom of what's going on with that. Meanwhile, at the Applewood Ridge Manor in the kitchen, Eddie's making French toast, while Jennifer's pouring orange juice in hers in his cup. And as she head back and put the orange juice container back in the fridge, and closed the fridge, and came to where Eddie is, and saw what he's doing. Smells really good. You know, starting this family has never felt so smooth. Why wouldn't it be? And as Eddie stopped, and as he turned and faced Jennifer, and as they began kissing each other, and pulled back. By the way, yes, this is my house. Well, it's kinda ours since we're married, you and I. Look, I wanna let you know that I'm gonna do everything I can to give this baby a good home. Eddie, I trust you. By the way, I hope you don't mind we postpone our holiday honeymoon till after my grandfather's will reading, which is only in a couple days, like I said before. We don't need to rush. I got all the time in the world with my wife here. And as they continue kissing each other. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Emily's room, Emily, Stefan, and Joshua are surprised by Ryan's arrival. Isn't this wonderful? The whole gang's here. Well, Park and his Ryan grabbed Stefan and went and slammed against the wall. Listen to me, you son of a bitch. I don't know how you came to after having all these safety threats, Ryan. If you're gonna kill me, then why don't you do it already? Dad, don't. He's not even worth it. Joshua's right. And as Ryan lets Stefan go. Tell me, is violence how you people respond to? I mean, really, I'm only gonna say this once. Stay the hell away from my daughter. And while we're at it, where's your twin? Kyle will never be seen again. You fools have no idea what I endured for the last 10 years. We thought you were dead. You mean when the cruise ship capsized by that rogue wave? It seemed so, yes. But too bad it didn't. Believe me, my friends, I'm only getting started here. Excuse me. And as Stefan turned and went, I left the room, while the others continued talking. If he's been masquerading as my husband, then not to worry. We're gonna find Kyle and bring him back. What do you mean bring him back? And it's when Eric came in, and they all saw him. Would someone like to fill us in on what's happening? I'll give you the short version. Stefan, Kyle's twin, who we thought died in 2000, has been alive all this time, and recently, over the last couple months, has been posing as my husband. Meanwhile, in the dining room, Haiti and Linda are talking, and as Linda's iPhone beeps, and she sees it. What is it? It seems my brother-in-law's kids are heading back here soon. I assume they have no idea what's happening here, other than Taya's trial, which is almost over. Which reminds me, I gotta go to court and take care of someone. My husband's roaming about the halls somewhere should you need him. Thanks, but I'll be fine. And as Linda turned and walk away. And as Haley got her iPhone out and turn it on and look at the CCTV footage of Roma, who's still passed out in an unknown location. You have no idea of what awaits you, my friend. Son of a bitch! And as Hannah pushed Haley, and as Haley turned and saw Hannah there. Really, Hannah? You could have hurt me, yeah? Just like you did to my daughter when you pushed her off the balcony causing her to lose her child? Did you really think you'd get away with what you've done? It seems I did. You're a day late and $1 short. I could just kill you right now. Careful, my dear. CCTV cameras in view, not to mention we're in an open place where anyone can hear you. I'm certain you don't want to go to jail just because you hate me so damn much. And it's Hannah's iPhone beeps, and she got it and saw some messages. And as she looked at Haley, you just bought yourself some more time. So here's a warning. Stay the hell away from my family. I have pressing matters to take care of. Please excuse me. And as Hannah turned and walked away. And as Haley thinking, you have no idea of the horrors that's inflicted your way, my friend. Meanwhile, in Isabella's car, Isabella's driving to the hospital with Ashley in tow. Thank you, Mom. I would never fight fire with fire under these circumstances, but I don't want anyone from the matter to get hurt that we care about. I couldn't agree more. Now, does your husband knows about where we... No, I only told him what he needs to know. Once we pick up Hannah, we can commence the next phase. After the night, our family will be safe. Speaking of which, she's got our text. Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church in the sanctuary, as most people are waiting for Angela and Vince's surprise wedding, let's get to Bradley and Vince, who are heading to the front and stand in their respected spot. This is ingenious. Maybe my fake wife could be duped from this. It'll definitely buy us some time to figure out a way to get my mom, aka your wife, back. Soon, Rachel and Aaron begin to walk down the aisle holding hands. And as they arrive and stand by their respected spots, followed by Lucy and Tristan, who are next walking down the aisle. And they arrive and also stand in their respected spots, and Casey and Richard, who are next, begin to walk down the aisle. While that's happening, Vince begins to feel his head. Is everything alright? And as Vince has a flashback, having a good time with his family, which faded. And as it ended, just as Angela came in, and as everyone stand up and turned and saw Angela, who saw the whole congregation looking, and as Will came to where Angela is, and she saw him. You don't mind if I walk my uncle's wife down the aisle? Of course not. You ready for this? Yeah, I am. And as Will began to escort Angela down the aisle, and as Angela looked at Vince, and as he also looked at her, and suddenly he has the flash of all his memories of Angela and his family, which soon faded away. And as the flash ends with a return memory of him kissing Angela and what it seemed to be him as a different person. And as it ends, just as Angela came to where he is, and as everyone sat down, and as Angela sent Song Wong. Oh wait, you okay?
Yeah, I am. I'm just amazed at how beautiful you really are.
Oh, thank you.
Why don't we get wedded right now?
And as Angela and Vince turned and faced the minister. Dear friends and family, we are gathered here today to witness and celebrate the union of Angela Graham and Vince Goodcharm in marriage. In the years they've been together, their love and understanding of each other has grown and matured, and now they decide to live their lives together once more as husband and wife.